Hi, welcome to Driving TV, and I hope you are well. We now live in a world where it's upside down because of this coronavirus, COVID-19, and it's heartbreaking to see the number of people losing lives. And my heart goes for all those people who lost their loved ones. I hope they find peace and find the strength to be patient in life in this difficult time. Here in the UK, we are in a lockdown so that we could keep ourselves safe, keep others safe, and help our NHS to help others. This is the only way we can help and do our bit, staying home, so that we keep ourselves safe from others, help others, and also, most importantly, help our NHS to save lives. Now, this channel is all about learning to drive, passing the driving test. And I have many topics and many subjects that I want to talk about and share with you to help you learn to drive and pass the test. But because of this virus, I feel guilty to share anything else other than this shocking virus that we faced, or the world faced at this moment. I've been thinking what I can share and what I can talk about in this video in a time like now. And because my channel has some followers, I feel responsible to share something which it might help them in a time like now. So with a lot of thinking, I thought that the best I can do is talk about what we've learned from this virus. What can we do as an individual, as a driver, to keep our planet safe? Because this virus happened today, hopefully, eventually it will go. But there will be a day, there will be another virus, another calamity, unless we think of our planet. Because there are many things as an individual, it is our responsibility to make sure that we do things in a certain way so that we keep our planet safe. This virus came and pushed us in a lockdown. And in this lockdown, we've learned many things. We've learned many values of life. And I want to share in this video few things that I've learned or I've been reminded so that I could help myself, I could help others, and also I could help my planet, the place that we live in. First thing we've learned is time. For too long, we've been complaining about there is no time. We don't have the time to spend with our family, with our children, with our elders, with our friends, with our loved ones. Now this virus came along and gave us all the time we needed. Now we have plenty of time to spend with our family, and we've learned that how valuable this time is to spend with our family. Now we are spending time with our family. We are cooking, we are baking, we are eating on the table together, we are talking, which we never had for a long time because we've been busy. And what we've learned is that even if we are busy, we still have to find time to spend with our family. So one thing we've learned from this virus is that this virus gave us the time, and it reminded us that how valuable this time is to spend with our family and with our loved ones. The value of money. We've learned that how valuable this money is. With this virus, we are locked down and we are thinking of our income. Many lost their jobs. Businesses are closed. So we are thinking of and we are worried about the earnings and the money. And this virus gave us this chance to think of the money, the value of money. So next time when you buy something that you don't need, don't waste your money. Don't spend the money on some things you don't need. Value of food. We human are terrible on wasting food. Now that this virus came, it taught us the value of food. We waste far too much, and there are too many people on the planet starving to death. They have no food on their plate, and because we have it, we waste too much. Virus came along, it taught us how valuable this food is. So next time when you waste food, think about this virus when you were thinking of food at that time. Now let's talk about the environment that we live in, the nature, the air, the pollution that we are creating on the planet because of our way of doing things. Do we have a responsibility to take care of our planet? Are we thinking of our planet? Are we doing the things we should be doing to take care of our planet? See, today we have this virus. Unless we think of our planet, there will be more virus in the future and more chaos in the future. We all have responsibilities to do our part to take care of our planet. Not just the government. The government does have a great responsibility to think of the planet, but we as an individual have responsibilities to take care of our planet. Firstly, don't waste food. And like I said, there are too many people on the planet who don't have food on their plate. We have it, don't waste it. Don't litter. It is our responsibility to make sure we keep our country clean. We keep our street clean. Don't litter. So having a crisp, having a sweet, having a chocolate, don't just put the litter on the street. Don't just litter, because it is our responsibility to make sure that we don't litter. We keep our street clean by not littering. See, we shouldn't have law for us not to litter. This should be a common sense, a common thing that we should know not to litter. It should be a normal thing. Don't waste water. There are millions of people on the planet who walks for miles per day, every day, for them to collect water, for them to drink. We have it, don't waste it. Next time when you use the water, only use as much as you need and not a drop more. Keep clean. One thing this virus taught us is to wash hands, and the government been advising us to wash our hands for at least 20 seconds. Now this clean should stay with us even after the virus, because keeping clean is one of the best way keeping the illness away from your life and helping others. So next time when you open a door, think of the person behind you. So if you have a dirty hand, make sure your hand is clean before you go about in life. Always think of the person behind you who's going to open the same door, the one you're opening now. Plastic. Now the plastic is the most dangerous thing for the planet, and it's something we can't get rid of 100%. It's the way the plastics are in our life. But we as an individual have responsibility to control and to say no to plastic as much as we can, because this plastic is killing our planet. It's killing the earth, it's killing the water, it's killing our sea, it's killing our birds, killing our fishes on the sea. Basically, plastic is a cancer to this planet. And my advice to you would be, we love drinking water, but say no to plastic bottles. Don't buy plastic bottles of water. So next time when you buy a bottle of water, say no to plastic. My advice is buy bottles which are environment friendly. Unless we stop and unless we say no to plastic, these manufacturers making millions will not stop. They will only stop if there is no demand for it. And my strong advice is say no to plastic as much as you can. Start with the water bottles, say no to those. Now let's talk about, as a driver, what can we do to keep our environment, keep our air, keep our street safe, also to save money. Now with this virus, I am sure the world leaders will think differently about what needs doing to keep our planet safe. I have no doubt they are all thinking about the climate change, about the global warming, especially those who has been ignoring this for too long. Now they will think about the global warming and the climate change. But we as an individual also have responsibilities to do many things, and we can do a lot of things to keep our roads safe, keep our environment safe, keep our air more clean, also to save money. Like I said before, don't waste money, and there are many things you can do, or the way you drive affects how much you spend on petrol, how much you spend on wear and tear, on looking after your car. First thing you should do is make sure that the pressure of your tire is according to recommended the car you are driving. So every car has a recommended pressure of the tire. So my advice is always make sure that the pressure of your tire is according to the car that you are driving. Why? Because if you have less pressure on your tire, it will cost more money on petrol. Correct pressure and the pressure that is recommended for the car that you're driving will help you save money on petrol. So make sure the pressure of your tire is according to the car that you are driving. Changing gear on time. Make sure that you change gear on time and don't rev too much, because if you rev and you are in a high speed in a low gear, you will burn more petrol and you'll be polluting the air and killing the environment. So make sure that you change gear on time according to the speed that you are driving. Keep a steady speed and keep the distance from the car in front. Why? Because if you drive too close to the car in front, you will be braking more frequently and you will be increasing the speed more frequently, because you'll be slowing and giving gas, slowing and increasing, slowing and increasing, and this is not good for your brake pads and brake disc, and it's not good for your tire. Also, it's not good for the environment because you're braking too many times and it's creating the pollution for the environment. Also, you will be burning more petrol because you are decreasing and increasing too many times, and this will cost you more money on petrol. So make sure that you're not driving too close to the car in front. Always keep the distance that you need so that you can drive on a steady speed and not braking too many times. Also, the other danger driving too close is that if the car in front brakes suddenly, the danger of you hitting the car in front. So always keep the distance from the car in front. Unnecessary baggage in your car. Make sure you don't have any unnecessary things in your car, especially in your boot. Make sure there is no junk in there, because this will make the car more heavy and it will cost you more money because it will burn more petrol. Because your car is heavy, it will burn more petrol. So take all the luggage or all the junk that you have in your boot, take them out so that you don't burn more petrol than you need. So you don't use the petrol more than you need. So don't waste any petrol by having more things in your car or extra luggage or extra junk in your boot and spending and burning more petrol because of it. Heavy braking. Avoid heavy braking. Always read the road ahead and always plan where you need to stop. If you know, for example, if you know there is a traffic light coming up, don't approach in a way that you have to stop suddenly by braking hard. Braking hard will damage your brake, damage your tire, and also it will burn more petrol. So always read the road and plan ahead and avoid braking too hard. Don't over rev, especially when you are moving off or when you stop on the traffic light. Over revving, it costs you more money on petrol, and also it is killing the environment by polluting the air and the rest. So don't rev, only use as much as you need. Don't over rev. Air conditioning, only use when you need. If you don't need, open the window and don't use the air conditioning. Using the air conditioning for too long, it will burn more petrol and it will cost you more money. And turn off all the electrics that you don't need. So don't have the lights on if you don't need. Turn your wiper off when you don't need. So all the electrics you don't need in your car, turn it off, because if you leave it on, it will cost more money because it will burn more petrol. So these are the few tips which will help you save money, help you keep your car in good condition, and also it will help our planet more clean. This is what we need. We need to think of how we could save money, how we could keep our car in a good condition, and also how we could keep our air and the rest clean. And last tip, use your legs. Avoid unnecessary car journeys. Before you jump into your car just to go around the corner to get a milk, think of walking, think of cycling. This will help you save money. It will help you save the environment, save the planet, and also it will keep you healthy. Okay, so just like to conclude by saying and reminding me and us all that don't waste any food. There are millions on the planet who don't have food on their plate, so don't waste any food. Don't waste water, because there are millions on the planet who walks for miles to get water. Don't litter. Keep our cities and our country clean by not littering. Use your bin or use the bins are given to you on the street. Say no to plastic as much as you can. I know it's difficult because plastic is in our life, in everything, but say no to plastic as much as you can. It's killing our ocean, it's killing our fishes, it's killing our birds. So say no to plastic as much as you can. You can start by saying no to plastic bottles. Also, when you are driving, think of the air and think of the pollution that you are creating when you are driving. So when you drive, make sure you're not driving rough. Drive safely and think of the air and the pollution that you are creating when you're driving, because your driving does make a difference to the air and the environment the way you drive. And that's it for today, and I hope this video helps. And thank you for watching, and I truly wish you all the best in a time like now, and I hope to see you again on the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.